I never thought I'd end up telling this story from a hospital bed, tubes snaking into my arms, the beep of machines mocking my every breath. But here I am, piecing it together for the cops, the doctors, anyone who will listen. They say I was in a car crash. Well, truck crash, to be precise. My rig flipped like a toy on that godforsaken stretch of highway through the Blackwood Forest. They found me pinned under the wreckage, babbling about a woman who wasn't there. No sign of her. No footprints, no blood but mine. Just me, broken and alone. But I know what happened. It started simple enough, but it unraveled into something straight out of hell. My name's Mike, and I've been hauling freight for over a decade. Long hauls across the country, the kind that pay well but chew up your soul. That night, I was running a load of machinery parts from Seattle to some podunk town in Montana. The route took me through the rough backcountry, miles of twisting roads flanked by dense forest, no towns for hours, just the occasional deer eyeing you from the shadows. It was pushing midnight, the kind of dark where your high beams carve tunnels through the black, and every curve feels like it could swallow you whole. I was tired, sure. Coffee gone cold in the cup holder, radio static because reception out there is a joke. Then, out of nowhere, my lights caught her. A woman, standing on the shoulder, waving her arms like she was signaling a plane. 30s, I'd guess. Long, dark hair matted from the mist, wearing a thin jacket over jeans, sneakers caked in mud. No backpack, no phone in hand, just her, in the middle of nowhere. I pulled over, air brakes hissing like a warning. Rolled down the window. "You okay, ma'am?" She nodded, out of breath, a forced smile on her pale face. "Yeah, just need a lift. My friends ditched me." I blinked. Friends? Out here? But I unlocked the passenger door anyway. "Hop in. Where are you headed?" She climbed up, settling into the seat with a sigh. Smelled like wet earth and something metallic, like old pennies. I pulled back onto the road, the engine rumbling low. "So what happened? This ain't exactly hitchhiking territory." She stared out the window, watching the trees blur by. "It was a prank. We were on a road trip, stopped for a break. They thought it'd be funny to drive off without me. Said they'd circle back, but hours now." I gripped the wheel tighter. A prank? In this no man's land? The Blackwood's notorious. Stories of hikers vanishing, locals whispering about old mining accidents or something darker. No cell service, no lights. If her friends wanted her dead, this was how you do it. "That's absurd. Why the hell were you all out here in the first place?" She said camping trip, too quickly. "Detour for some adventure, you know how it is." "No, I didn't. Adventure my ass. Who camps in October with frost on the ground and fog thick enough to choke on?" And her story didn't add up. No gear, no panic in her voice, just calm, like she'd rehearsed it. I glanced at her sidelong. Pretty in a haunted way, with sharp features and eyes that caught the dashboard glow oddly, almost reflective. "You call the cops or try to flag someone else?"
"No signal," she muttered, "and you're the first truck I've seen." We drove in silence for a bit after that. The road narrowed, trees pressing in like walls. My CB radio crackled with static, no voices. I tried light conversation, asked her name, Elena, she said, where she was from, some vague, up north. But her answers were short, evasive. I knew she was lying. Gut feeling, the kind that saves truckers from bad loads or worse routes. Why lie about a prank? Unless it wasn't friends who left her. Maybe she was running from something. Domestic trouble? Cops? Or hell, maybe she was the trouble. The quiet stretched, broken only by the hum of tires on asphalt. Fog rolled in thicker, forcing me to slow to a crawl. That's when I noticed it. The chill in the cab. I'd had the heat blasting, but now it felt like I'd cracked a window to winter. Goosebumps prickled my arms. Elena sat motionless, hands folded in her lap, staring ahead. "You cold?" I asked, cranking the heater. She didn't respond, just kept staring. Unease gnawed at me. Look, next town's about an hour out. We can call someone there. Still nothing. I risked another glance. Her head was turned slightly toward me now, but her eyes, they weren't right. Too wide, unblinking, and her skin, paler than before, almost translucent under the lights.
You hear me? A soft laugh escaped her, low and wrong, like it bubbled up from somewhere deep. They always asked too many questions. My blood ran cold. What? The others, like you, she turned fully, and I swear her smile stretched too far, lips pulling back over teeth that gleamed unnaturally sharp. I slammed on the brakes, the truck shuddering. Get out, now! But she didn't move. Instead, she reached over, fingers brushing my arm, ice cold like death itself. Drive, Mike, we're not done. How did she know my name? I hadn't told her. Panic surged. I fumbled for the door, but the locks clicked shut on their own. The engine revved without my foot on the gas, lurching forward. What the hell are you? I yelled, swerving as the truck picked up speed. Her voice changed then, multiple layers, echoing like a chorus from the woods. We've been waiting. The road calls us. You picked me up. Now you're mine. The fog thickened to soup, shapes darting in it, shadows with limbs too long, eyes flashing like animals, but wrong, too intelligent. The radio burst to life, not static, but screams, distant and agonized. Elena, or whatever she was, leaned closer, breath foul like rot. Your friends ditched you too, didn't they? Left you alone on the road. No, I didn't have friends like that. But memories flickered. Wait, no, they weren't mine. Visions of other drivers, other nights. A man in a sedan picking her up. A family in an RV offering help. All ending in crashes. Bodies twisted in metal. Her walking away unscathed. Stop! I screamed, yanking the wheel. The truck fishtailed, tires screaming. Something slammed into the side. A deer? No, bigger. The impact sent us spinning. Trees loomed, then crunch, metal crumpling, glass shattering. I felt the world invert, pain exploding as the cab folded around me. Blackness swallowed me, but not completely. In the haze, I saw her climb out, unhurt, brushing glass from her jacket. She looked back, eyes glowing in the wreck's firelight. "Thanks for the ride," she whispered, before melting into the fog. They say I crashed avoiding an animal. No woman, but I know. She's out there, waving down the next fool. And in my dreams, I hear her laugh, waiting for me to drive again. Wait, that's not the end. The cops left hours ago, skeptical. But as I lie here, the room grows cold. Footsteps in the hall, soft, deliberate. The door creaks open. A nurse? No. Her silhouette in the doorway, smiling that too wide smile. Missed me, Mike?